You know, there's one thing about animals. You can tell them anything at all, and they won't repeat it. As long as you feed them, as long as you cuddle them every once in a while, they are such a comfort.
A lot of the times they've come from homes where they can't be kept, or they've come off of somebody's farm where there's just cats running amok. They're not spayed, they're not neutered, they're just out there on their own, and people find them and they want them to be somewhere warm and they want them to be off the streets, so they come to us.
Cute little girl, aren't you?
And same for dogs. Like, for example, somebody gives a puppy to somebody for Christmas, doesn't work out. Situations like that are how we attain the animals, basically. We call ourselves a no-kill shelter. So what that means is other shelters will euthanize animals to make room for more animals to come in, as opposed to where we just do our best to find them homes. So it means they stay here as long as they can until they find a home. Foster families are great. They are places that we can place animals when we don't have space to bring them in, or if there's a cat or a dog that maybe needs a little more attention. There's one that's really timid and needs more socialization, we'll send it into foster care. It's a great help to us to have more foster families.
They were probably about 6 weeks old when Peter and Chris first came to me, and as a result they needed frequent feedings. They were also in the later stages of some of the problems that they'd initially come in with, so they needed medical treatment as well, the kind of thing that I could give them even though I'm not really trained. It was more a matter of you know, making sure that they got their eye drops and that kind of thing. It got to the point where they were more active and they wanted to be out and about with the other cats, and the other cats, of course, with the glass door on that room, were able to see them and sniff them and smell them, and all three of us, I guess, Freud and Einstein and I, fell in love with them. We didn't want to see them go back to the shelter. It's what we call a foster fail. The kittens never went back to the shelter. And right now I have one that is apparently pregnant. And we're just waiting for her to get those kittens out here where we can see them.
Right? Be nice.
They're my kids. I never had people kids, and my animals have become my kids. I mean, I could get into telling you stories about cats that I've had in the past when my life was going down the drain that have actually pulled me through it. And even when my husband in Saskatoon passed away, we had Freud and Einstein then. They were ours. And it was because of them that I kept going. Because without them, there was nothing. So yeah, they fill a niche.
Got a pretty purr.
If you're an animal lover, this is a definite way to go. A lot of people start fostering because they're not really sure if they want a pet on a permanent basis, so it gives you a temporary sort of thing because there is an end date on it. The fun that you have. If you've got kittens and puppies in the house, you don't need TV, believe me. There's more humor that can come out of the animals. And there's just the animals are so forgiving. They love you unconditionally. And in return, it's an opportunity to socialize the animals so that they're more ready to go out into an adoptive home. It gives you a good opportunity to find out what some of their characteristics are and that kind of thing. To me, it's a marvelous way of life, really.
It's a long process before they come up to the front, but we want to make sure that they are healthy before they come up here, and they're healthy before they go home, to ensure if they ever go missing, they are all microchipped before they leave here. This is the microchip implanter, and this is the scanner. And what we always do is we make sure that the microchip is actually in the implanter and that it matches the numbers that came with it. So you just take it and you go like that, and the number shows up on there. Everything gets filled out, the cat's description, how old it is, and then the owner fills in all of their information, their address, their name, their phone number. If someone was to find the animal and they took it into either a clinic or a shelter, they all have these scanners, and they scan them and they find the number, and then they know to give a call to the microchip companies, find out who it's registered to.
We have a budget each year that's trending upward to about $400,000 now, and most of that has to be raised in the community each year. You're not just supporting the animals, you're really supporting families when you support us, and I think anyone that's been a pet owner understands what an important piece of a family a pet can be, and the health benefits it can accrue for the family as well with having a pet as part of their lives.
If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on maxTV Local On Demand, write us at max.local@sasktel.com.